Welcome to the Wokest Warren, where we have the Wokest Discourse. Today, it's going to be an unemployment update. July 2026, how people are doing in America. So, the big thing that happened with the labor market this past couple weeks has been, we don't know what's going to happen yet, but they revoked Haitians' TPS status. So right now it's in some kind of limbo period where their status has been revoked, so they can't legally work in this country. But they don't exactly have to leave. They just can't work or do anything that you need a green card for. And it's very upsetting to a lot of communities around the country, but especially Springfield, Ohio. So I've been kind of paying attention to that. And the unemployment numbers came out. And unemployment is higher now than it was during the Great Recession of 2009, right? Or 2000. I don't know if it started in 2008. It definitely was there in 2009. I was really lucky. I was really lucky that my husband was a teacher and his job wasn't affected. Like, that was really bad. We were really lucky. Anyway, so it's worse now than it was then, when, like, we had a whole ass bank bailout and all that shit, which is like a really big deal economically. But you have probably noticed this in your personal life, which is based on another story that I have heard in the news, that grocery stores are reporting that people are not buying as many groceries. Now, I would say, like, no shit, Sherlock, like, SNAP benefits got cut. Like, that's how I don't understand why the grocers didn't fight more for people to have SNAP benefits. Because, like, that's their whole profit margin. Grocery stores have a very thin margin. It's under 1%. So, like, you take SNAP benefits away from them, you're talking about, like, really serious problem with your food distribution in your country. Like, everybody knows that Kroger just bought out Giant Eagle, and who knows what that means, but I don't think it's going to be good for us. I don't think it's going to be any good for us. As consumers, it certainly won't, because we have fewer and fewer places to buy food. Like, there used to be a very large network of independent grocers in the United States, and now that is not the case. So the point is that people are doing badly. People are doing so badly. The economy is so bad that people are not buying food in, like, measurable amounts. People are buying less food than they used to at the grocery store. And, the economic experts are like, look, that's because that's all you have left to cut. Like, you can't not pay your rent. You can't not pay your utilities. The only discretionary spending you have is your grocery money. And I get it, because I have certainly lived that reality. But what I really wanted to talk about was people I know who are unemployed are telling me that, like, they're sending out like 30 resumes a day and just getting no response. You know, it's not like they're not trying. And that's the thing. It's like you can spend all day fucking trying to get a job and like not get a job. I don't know why people don't understand that. Because you're totally at the mercy of the employer needing to hire you. So there's more people now than in, almost 20 years unemployed. And if you are unemployed, I just want you to know that, like, it's not just you. Don't feel like you're, like, inferior or something. Because that's what always gets to me when I'm unemployed. When I'm unemployed, my self-esteem goes down so low. Because it makes me feel like I have no value to society. Like, you mean to tell me that I can't find anyone to pay me to do anything? Like, I know how to do a lot of things, but when I'm unemployed, I feel like nobody wants my skills. And it really starts to affect self-esteem, which then in turn affects depression, which, like, being unemployed is depressing. I think that these two things are related. The revocation of TPS status for immigrants and the unemployment statistics. Because I think they're desperate. I think the White House is, like, very, very desperate to change those unemployment numbers. Not because they have any compassion for the American people, but because they know that when people are out of work, they have lots of time to get angry in very creative ways. And they don't want that. So they're desperate to try to find some cheap trick to juice the economy enough to kick the can down the road, so to say, and keep, like, the people from rioting. Because that's where we're headed. We are so headed into rioting territory. I mean, I just look at how rapidly the police have militarized over the past 10 years and the vast power that they have with those flock cameras. Like, you're not gonna get away. If they want to catch you, they will catch you. You're not gonna hide from them. They will come for you. And that's fucking terrifying. It's fucking terrifying. In the United States of fucking America, that is supposed to be the freest country in the goddamn world, why am I sitting here fucking terrified of the police? Well, if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't gotta worry. Like, Alex Preddy wasn't doing anything wrong. He did what any fucking decent ass human being who was walking down the street and saw some grown men beating up on a fucking unarmed woman in the street in America. Like, that's not Saudi Arabia, bitch. That's America. Beating down unarmed women in the fucking streets. And Alex Preddy is walking past. And he decides to get involved. Because he wasn't fucking raised that way. He wasn't fucking raised to, like, watch someone get beat down the street and just walk past and do nothing. And they killed him. And it actually terrified the Trump administration and the fascists in general. Because the American people are showing that they're not just going to stand there and watch while you beat us up. That's not how it's going to go down. Like, this is all coming to a head. Like, we're very much in a moment that is ripe for an uprising. And, I think that Trump saying that he's not going to hold the elections and all this bullshit around the election is real, very real. The Trump administration fully intends to fuck with the elections. They've said it out loud. He said it out loud on the news, in front of the cameras, at the podium a number of times. Trump is fucking with the election. Like, they're just saying the quiet part out loud now. They've been doing this since Ken, what's his name, the fucking former Ohio Secretary of State that was on Bush's team. Fuck that guy. He was, one of the ones that really got the ball started. He will go down in, the Chud Hall of Fame as being the guy who got it all started with voter suppression, and brought back Jim Crow, which is really, really fucked up because he's black, which is why I believe what they taught us when I was going to school in the 1970s, a time when the country was very much trying to, stop racial conflict. And they taught us that you should treat everybody the same, no matter what they looked like. Like, no matter what the color of their skin, no matter what language they speak, no matter, like, their ability status. They taught us everyone is equal. You treat everyone equal. And, that just doesn't seem to be something that people care about anymore. And it's terrible. It breaks my heart. If there was like any shred of love for America in my heart, it's for the movements of people in this country who fought for equality. Like, it's always been about capitalism. It's always been about somebody trying to make money. But there were a lot of suckers who got duped into going along with it because they actually believed in freedom. And, I probably would have been one of those suckers if my dad wasn't a Vietnam vet and I didn't get to hear about the fucking horror of imperialism, growing up firsthand. I would probably not even fucking care about just everything, every fucking thing the Republicans are doing, every fucking thing. And if you're a Republican, because I know I have some Republican viewers, and you think I'm a Democrat, like, you're wrong. Like, you're totally wrong. I'm not a Democrat. I don't support the Democratic Party. I think the Democratic Party is the party of corporate fucking America, and they clearly don't give a fuck about anyone. Like, they let SNAP get cut. That's what you all need to fucking recognize, is that, like, all this shit the Republicans are doing, the Democrats are letting it happen. They don't fucking care. They don't fucking care about you. But people need to get it in their heads, just for their own safety. Because, like, I hate to hear about somebody, like, I don't know, going out and buying a hot tub or something. Like, it's bad now. Like, we're officially in, like, Great Depression territory. Like, this is really, really bad. And it's, if you have any kind of job, hold on to it. If you have anything, like, you have to just hold on to whatever you have, because it's gonna get worse. It's already to the point where people are not buying food, and it's getting worse. Don't count on you're going to be able to get a job next week, because people have just been waiting it out. Like, their unemployment runs out, they can't get anything. Like, that's the situation that we're in. Anyway, thanks for listening.